Hi everyone, welcome. This is going to be a quick love reading. Um, just going to see what's going on in the energy. And if you follow my love readings, you might notice some tarot readers follow a storyline. And sometimes it's to keep you hooked into a storyline. I don't do that. I read whatever comes through in the cards when it comes to love readings. And you have to think about the fact that if roughly 300 people watch a video, it's not going to be the same person's story every time. So if it's not your story, that's okay. Leave it for whoever's story it is resonating with. But yeah, I'm not that reader who's going to hook you on a love story and carry you for months like a carrot on a stick. That's not my gig. I read what the cards are showing. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do a love reading, and it's for whoever it resonates with. But if you found this video, there's probably something of value that's gonna come through for you today. All right. Love reading. Spirit guides and ancestors, please give us the best information to help us grow on our path. Oh boy. Someone out there is having a reconciliation with someone from the past, or thinking about having a reconciliation with someone from the past. Someone's dreaming about it. There's a little bit of a warning here. So you've got a Six of Cups. Okay, you've got a Six of Cups. So that's a reconciliation card. Someone's coming through with some kind of romantic gesture. It's probably a little cheesy in nature, like 7-Eleven roses or something like that. Something that comes across as like a little corny, but this person's trying, right? So someone's going to come in and do a romantic gesture. It's probably someone from your past. It's going to seem a little corny, but it'll be a little touching at the same time. Like, you're going to see that this person's really trying. And you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Do I want to put the work back into this thing? You do have a King of Pentacles here, so there is a possibility here of long-term secure connection. And here you are, just thinking about it. You got two cards. Look at these people are both just sitting and thinking, sitting and thinking. And Eight of Pentacles is not always about sitting and thinking. Sometimes it's about nurturing and putting the work into something, but this girl is just like sitting at her little altar, and she's in meditative pose. And in this card, Two of Wands, it's definitely a card of like sitting and sort of mapping out the future without taking action yet. So you probably are not diving into this yet. You're probably in the thinking phase, but you probably have someone from the past like trying to reach you, trying to get to you. I will say this, you have a couple things here in the overall energy. You've got a little bit of a warning. So while you've got a King of Pentacles here, which is, you know, a good indicator of long-term security, you've got a little bit of a controlling energy here. Also, this could just be an older masculine. If this may resonate for someone out there, this may just be an older masculine who's very sure of themselves, very with King of Pentacles here too. This may be someone who's very financially stable. There is an energy here, okay? And a lot of people would read a Seven of Swords as a deception card. I read that card more as there is an issue here with communication. There's an element here of someone who has trouble communicating because they don't like the conflict. They don't like to face whatever emotions come up when they say something that's truthful. So they'd rather just tell you a lie, but it's not really malicious. It's a thing about being conflict avoidant. That's the word I'm looking for. So someone here is conflict avoidant. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's this person, but some work needs to be done. There's an energy of holding on to this connection, and there is an energy of not knowing what to do. one more card. I'm going to tell you what it is in a second, but I just want to talk about this Seven of Swords, okay? In order for this connection to be successful, work would need to be done on communication, speaking the truth. This would need to be a topic that would need to be brought up, and it would need to be addressed, and it would need to be worked on. That kind of thing where you get to an agreement where you're going to say the hard things to each other, and you're going to learn how to communicate constructively about it with each other without it going off the rails and without fear in the mix. So that's an element that's going to have to be worked on in order for this to be a stable long-term connection. This person with the Emperor here, either them or you, are probably going to be slightly stubborn and resistant. So know that that's in there. There is going to be a bit of rigidity and resistance to resolving this issue. And this may be the issue that tore things down in the first place. If this is a past person and you've been through a breakup and you're thinking about going back together, it may be that that this was the issue, that communication was the issue. See, this will be the kind of person who will tell you a little white lie thinking that it's not a big deal, but they're avoiding the consequences of really telling you the truth. And then the biggest problem is when down the line you find out the truth, and it's not so much the thing that they lied about, it's the fact that they lied, right? So I would say that this is probably an energy that affected this connection. So that's something to be addressed before you dive back in. But you'll dive back in because you've got a Three of Wands here at the end. I go 5 cards down, and then we're out of the energy. So this is the last card I'll go to, but you've got a Three of Wands here. So you're gonna dive back into this water, but please, 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 when you do, bring up the communication element. Talk about it with this person and keep talking about it. I'm not saying like nag on something until it just be like droning on about it, but do not sweep this under the rug. Whatever this communication issue is, if it's your person who has had trouble communicating, make sure to reiterate that it's safe to tell you things and that you will not overreact. And vice versa, if it's you who has trouble with conflict and you avoid it, and so you tell those little, you hide things a little bit so that you don't have to deal with the outcome or the reaction of the person, the emotion of the person, you would want to express to this person that you have fear of communicating because you have fear of what will happen when you say the truth. So when you let somebody know ahead of time that you have trouble expressing yourself because you have a fear of conflict, many times it will help that person be more prepared to receive what you're saying and help you walk through saying what you need to say. But either way, whether it's you, whether it's this person, communication needs to be worked on. Somebody needs to feel safer to say what they need to say, so that things are more transparent and open and truthful. Okay, that was a long reading. I always say it's going to be a quick reading, quick love reading, and it's never quick. All right, so that's your message. I hope that this has been helpful to someone out there. All right, take care, everyone.